the truth of the fact is that confidence doesn't come from being the best at something. It doesn't come from being the best at your class, being the best in your team. Confidence comes from within. And maybe the reason why you lack confidence is because it's the way you view yourself. You don't view yourself in a very positive, confident manner. Back when I was in high school, I was someone who really struggled with confidence. And honestly, I feel like everyone was just trying to figure themselves out in high school, to be liked or not to be liked. Do I want to try these different things? Which friend group do I want to be with? You're really trying to figure yourself out. And in high school, I was a really shy, small, introverted Asian kid. I love to play games. I love to be outside. And I just vibed with the people that I surrounded myself with, and I made my little friend group. I knew I didn't want to be with the quote unquote the cool kids, the popular kids, because that wasn't who I was. My values were not the same as their values, And in high school, I was a really insecure, shy kid. And as a really insecure and shy kid, I didn't know my boundaries. I let people push me around a lot. I didn't speak up for myself. I followed the crowd, followed the herd, because I wanted to be liked. I wanted to be with everyone. I wanted to be part of the group. In high school, I just wasn't someone who had a lot of confidence in themselves. And I didn't know what confidence was. How does someone be confident? How does someone just walk in the room and you feel this demeanor? You feel like they know what they're doing. You can just feel that energy. And I was never that kid to bring out that energy. I didn't know how. I was intimidated, in all honesty, by those people who were confident, because I didn't know how to be confident or what confidence even was. But as I grew older, and it was really during a lot of COVID times, when sitting inside, I was in college, online school, online classes, and I really had a lot of time to think. I would just go outside, go on walks, play ball with my friend, and I would just really contemplate and think. And I would just think, like, who am I? Who am I? What do I like? What am I good at? Am I doing the right thing? Where am I going in life? All these questions that were just popping in my head during COVID time. And what I've really developed was a sense of understanding, a lot of late nights, a lot of walks and talks with myself and with my friend, that I've really developed a sense of understanding of who I was and what I liked, what I stand for, and my values. And through that, I learned how to become more confident. And how do you become more confident? Well, I think in order to become confident, I think you first need to know, who are you? What do you stand for? Who are you? What makes you you? Right? And I think once you get the understanding of who you are, who is your name? Who is this person? You start to develop these habits, these beliefs, and you start to act in accordance with who you believe you are. If you're someone who thinks they're very healthy, you start to develop belief that you are a healthy person. You start doing these habits, start working out, start eating right, start watching your calorie intake, etc., right? So I think it starts within, a belief in yourself about who you are, what you stand for. And during this time of COVID time, I was trying a lot of new things, trying a lot of new things, doing new hobbies, exploring, reading more, figuring myself out, watching new videos on topics on etc., to learn more things, right? And it just developed a sense of, what do I actually like? What am I good at? What do I enjoy? And what are my values? What matters to me? Now, confidence isn't just understanding yourself. It's part of it. It's a huge part of it. But it isn't just all just understanding yourself. Confidence also stems from having the belief in yourself that you can do things. So there's a quote by Ed Milet about confidence, and he says, confidence is keeping the promises that you keep to yourself. Confidence is keeping the promises that you keep to yourself. You know, doing the action, doing the thing you said you were going to do. It builds that confidence. It builds that belief in yourself that you can do things, right? And I think the more we believe in ourselves, the more that we can see that we can achieve things, we're true to our words, it builds that confidence. Another one is Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant once said, confidence comes from preparation. And the more confident you are, that just means the more prepared you are. If I were to tell you, for example, you didn't play volleyball, right? And I told you, hey, do you think you can go hit a spike? You're gonna be like, no, I don't think I can. Why? Because I've never done it before, or I'm not good at it. I don't play volleyball. I'm not confident in my ability to do so. If I were to ask another person, a person who actually plays volleyball, hey, can you hit a spike for me? They'd be like, okay, sure, no problem. Why? Because they practice it 100 times. They've gone through it 100 times. They know how to do it. They've prepared. They've done the exercise. They've practiced it 1,000,000 times that they're confident in their ability to hit the spike, right? And that's just an analogy. That's just an example. But you can see it in presentations, for example, if we relate it back to high school. The more you're prepared for something, presentations, tests, whatever, the more confident you are going into it, right? You can easily tell on the night before who's prepared for their presentations or who studied for their tests versus someone who hasn't. They're more nervous, they're more jittery, and they're more anxious. You can just tell their energy that they throw out there versus someone who's more secure. They studied, they know what they're doing, and they have belief in themselves that they can do it. So confidence just doesn't come just from knowing who you are and your values, but it also comes from keeping the promises that you give to yourself, but also preparing, having practice, having done things. I believe that the reason why a lot of people lack the self-confidence is because they don't believe in themselves. But to believe in yourself, to even have a sliver of hope, you need to at least try. And by trying, you can figure out, hey, what am I good at? What am I not good at? Okay, this didn't work. What can I do to get better? Right? And by practicing more, by adjusting each time, you will get more confident and you will be better at whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing. And it will show. It will show in the way you show up. It will show in your demeanor and your energy, and people can tell. For those listening and watching, I want you guys to write down one thing today. I want you guys to write down one task. Don't make it too easy, but as well as don't make it too complicated and too hard. It should intimidate you a little bit, but it shouldn't be so hard or so complicated that you don't know what the first step is. And once you have that down, I want you to take action on it. And by taking action on it, you're taking a step forward. You're stepping into the uncomfortable. And no matter the outcome, no matter what you did, no matter what you wrote down, you know that now that you've done it, you have the confidence to do it again. Because now that you know the outcome, whether it's good or bad, you know what's going to happen. Right? And now you have that self-belief that, okay, this isn't as scary as I thought. I've done this before. I can do it again. I just got to take that first step. And it all starts with you. The world doesn't need another copy of someone else. It needs you. Your uniqueness, your unique energy, personality, voice, ideas. The world needs you. So I want to know in the comments below, let me know, what is it that you struggle having confidence in? Whether that's in yourself, whether that's in your studies, whether that's not having the confidence to go up and speak to people. You know, you might be an introvert like me, and you might struggle with talking to people. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. And in order to overcome that fear, in order to gain more confidence, just take one step towards it. One step towards the scary. And get comfortable with it. Because there's many more steps that you need to take in order to become confident. It's not a one-time solution. You know, confidence comes from a lot of practice, a lot of preparation, and a lot of belief in yourself that you can do it, that you will make it. I want you to know that you're not alone. I believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself. And that's it. Take care.